Hey, it's Vincent Palmer. You're getting to know me. Hey, I'm sick. Okay, and you'll see, or you already saw, and what I'm going through now, and what I have to do to survive. I haven't been able to eat today. I don't eat that much because my stomach's messed up. So I got ice cream, and that's really the only thing. I mean, I don't even have an appetite for this, but I gotta put something in there, right? Yeah, ice cream. But they know I'm sick. I got a heart condition, and they gave me a heart attack, and you'll see because what they did to me, my heart was in so much stress. Not only for that 2 years, 20 years that they've been doing this shit to me. And you got finally after 20 years, injustice, greed, corruption, chaos by my brother-in-law and my sister. Now all they cared about was their reputation. They didn't give a shit about me. Um, they actually said that. I'm more concerned about their friends than their own brother. But this was 20 years ago. And what they did to me is all there. So anytime, after a while, people get what they deserve. And it's just a well-known fact. I was hoping to do what I'm doing now for a long time. Because my record is so bad that, in today's times, you just do background check on anybody, right? Before computers, I'm 64. Hey, you ever been convicted of a felony? No. And they wouldn't check, right? I'll show you so many companies want to hire me as a technician because, first of all, I can't. I'm sick. Can't keep up with that anymore. I was talking to somebody for Samsung, right on Phillips Highway, right? And I didn't ignore him. But I finally went there. Samsung warranty, Samsung repair. I said to him, first thing I said. Because I was already considered a technician. Ain't no training going on, a little bit of training. I used to work for Samsung in 2007. First thing I said to him after all that shit we went through. Is there anything that would stop me from getting this job? He said, maybe your background. He didn't say anything. After everything was said and done, asked me about my background. And, I'll say, listen, man, my background's terrible. It says stalking, aggravated stalking, this, and he just right away said that. But to find out, when I went to this place, and he's been bugging me for a while, and the things he was saying about money, the first thing, how much money, I wanted to work for somebody, and I had to do all this whole business thing, man. Just go in a band, pay a ride. I used to do that. I think about it, it's like, I walk in there, it's pretty big. It's around Phillips, like by Big Meadows Road, and plazas, There's nothing in there but a desk and a chair, And then I'm thinking, after what he said, and I did my thing. I texted him and sent him messages. I said, I'm glad I didn't work for you. I said, you're not going to do any of that crap. I said, no, you're going to afford your repair costs. I said, all you got is a desk and chair. That's it. What is that all about, right? I thought, when I talked to him, I said, you Korean? On the phone on it? Or Taiwanese? Taiwan. I thought he was Samsung. He wasn't, but he was from Taiwan. Man, this fresh shit's made. I said, oh, Samsung. Nah, I go, Samsung's terrible. The dryers are alright, because anybody can make a dryer. But the washers, when they work, are great. But the refrigerators are terrible. I just finished one up. I'll take you through my ventures of getting shit and bringing it back and I go through. You know, people are only worried about price. I was selling something for $350. And I got for $40, luckily. Easy fix. But you gotta understand, I gotta go get it. I gotta pay for it. I gotta shop for it. People don't take that into consideration. And I fix the stuff. I warranty it and repair it, and I keep it running for as long as you want. Keep repairs on all your appliances. There's no other places. You call somebody and they scam you. And this lady, I'm gonna talk real quick. I cut them off. I used to go down and feel I just not only do I block them, I delete everything so I can't even bring it back. So next door, I offer free advice, free troubleshooting, contact troubleshooting. So I said, Samsung refrigerator. First she goes, the ice maker on the top and stopped working. I just did one with an ice maker in the refrigerator. Now people like don't even give a second thought. How are you gonna freeze ice in a refrigerator, right? Okay. And she said the bottom one, this and that. And I go, bottom one? I have 2 ice makers, right? So I looked it up and I was very honest with her. I said, why don't you try calling other service companies just to get a gist on what's going to happen? I said, they won't even ask you anything. They'll come right to your house. And then they'll say 500 or more and all that. And they'll take your money, right? And the reason why I said that is because I explained to her, and I took time as a technician, what goes on with a Samsung refrigerator. I said it's an ice maker, and you can't hang out to see if it's going to make ice. I said it was at my shop, at my place, and this and that. I said, I'm the cheapest, but it's going to take a little time. And then you know what I did? I try to help people out. I said, this is free advice. This is the easiest thing you can do. It's low or whatever. If you got another refrigerator in the garage or whatever, remove everything. Unplug it. I said, this is very important. I told her about the defrost. Ice this, ice that. Ice ain't making ice. It's building up with ice. And I explained to her, I wish I had the text, that they have defrost problems, they have drain problems, and they have problems. Right? And it's pretty new, too, right? The one I got, this $3,000, I paid $40. But I had to go get it. It was a pain in the... It is so heavy. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, I had to do it by myself. Oh, my God, it was such a pain in the ass. I got pictures of that. So I explained to her all this, and I said, the best thing to do, let's thaw out. Let's thaw out. It's running, but it's building up with ice. So what? I'd come over and get rid of the ice. But if you let it all defrost, start from the beginning, work for a while maybe. I even mentioned to her the drain tube that comes out, goes into the drain pan by the compressor. The heat evaporates it. There's a tube, and I noticed it because I took it off because this one, and I see the flapper in there, and it was all clogged. You got a flapper in there, so what? Water doesn't go back up in it? How's that gonna happen? And it gets clogged. So what the hell? But I'm glad I saw it. You know what she did? She comes back to me and said, oh, I had somebody come over and they said replace it. So after all, I told her and everything, she tells me that. And then I go, good, you got ripped off. That's exactly what I said, right? I said, lady, I could repair it. I said, well, you're going to replace it. They told me she needs to replace it. You need to replace it? It's got deeper problems. I can fix it. The thing is, I told her, I said, listen, you got to give me $300 or more to do it because I got to spend a lot of time. I'm the only one who knows how to work, and I got to tear it apart. And people are thinking about money. I came over to replace it. Okay, but you know what the topper was after I gave her a piece of my mind all the time she wasted of mine? You got to be honest. Oh, no, it was a neighbor, and he's a technician. He told me. What a freaking liar that was. And that was it. Blocked her, deleted it. You say something on next door? She didn't. I'll come back and I'll defend myself. So I'm done, man. You know, I go there and I try to help people out. I try to post up. Oh, yeah, people said you said something. You know, guess what, next door? You really aren't all that good. I I complained to them. I said, why don't you do something about all the GoFundMe's? It's terrible. I don't need to see people's dogs, cats with their eyes out and their jaws broken, if it's even true, and people saying hospital this and that. You gotta verify that shit. You don't see all that on Facebook. You know, and these algorithms are terrible. I said to him, because I've been in contact with him, I said, me and some other people feel like we might, you know, I said, I shouldn't even contact these people. I go, so people, and they do, it's online. They say, I don't want to get off it because of this and that. And so they thought I said I wanted my account deactivated, and they deactivated it. And then when I tried to say something, they got different people. And then he took a random post that I posted and said somebody complained about it. I come back, I said, for that? They didn't, because the other one said that I said it, and that's what I showed them. And I showed them that it said that. So what they do? They tried to lie and backpedal till somebody that saw it, because I said, hello, you there after a couple days? Oh, your account is reactivated. You know, darn it, man. So this is what I go through. And so that's my train of thought. But yeah, I'm sick. I am so sick. I am sick. I'm going through this shit. I had a heart attack. It was a widowmaker. Let me say something. When I said to the doctor, you're not going to die, I said, yeah, I am, because I could feel it. And it got to the point where you could hear, but you couldn't move or nothing, right? You couldn't do it. And I wasn't afraid to die. And you'll see, I tried to commit suicide right on the line because my fucking family tried to do it again. I tried to ask for help. They wouldn't help me. Why? Because they were involved in it. Why are they gonna take care of a problem that I had that they set up? I got blessed. First I was gonna commit suicide. I took all these gabapentin. Because I had to go back to court in front of that fucking judge. I was in compliance. You understand? I was in compliance. I've been in compliance. I got one more class. And now they're nice to me. I was like, I ain't going back. I am not going back to fucking jail, man. I've been there too many times. I don't belong there. Let me explain something to you about jail. Now, I'm not going to say how bad it is. There's two things in jail. You're a detainee, you're pre-trial. That's what the jail is. Pre-detention. So you're innocent. They stick you in the dorm. They stick you in upstairs. And basically, you can do whatever you want as far as your hair, your beard, you know, because you're not convicted. But when you have the contempt of court, you're convicted. Now you can go right there, right down. You're a trustee, and they own you. And they put me in downstairs, not the pee farm. And I worked in the kitchen, and boy, oh boy, when I tell you what I went through in that place, I had to defend myself. You gotta understand, I'm a little guy, and I'm old, and I'm sick, and I even said it to my sister, and I said it to those people at Armor at the jail that got booted, because when I was in there, when they had me arrested, and I was in there, I took advantage of it, because I got my neck's been hurt for so long. I'm talking years, 20 years. So it happened. Listen to me out. This is great. They got two tiers, upstairs, downstairs. Oh, I wanted to show you something else. That's right. Upstairs and downstairs. And when they call you to go home, and that sucks too. Listen, I'm there for 2 years. All you hear every day is pack it up, pack it up, pack it up, pack it up. You get arrested, you go to jail, you get out. Disorderly conduct, trespassing. So somebody threw the mat and it just touched the gate. It grazed my head. So I wrote a sick call and say, yeah, somebody threw a mat, hit my head, my neck. Okay? So back then they were good because they took an x-ray and they saw a narrowing of the vertebrae. And you know what they did? Check this out. Hospital, MRI, tests, this, that, medication, gabapentin, muscle relaxer. Okay? That's what got me through most of it, is that I slept because I was on this medication. Heart medication, too. This is for my heart attack. I get out, I have a fucking heart attack, man. They caused me a heart attack, and they didn't even fucking care. You understand? Yeah, Kathy came, but Patty didn't. My own fucking sister didn't come to the hospital. I had a fucking heart attack. I almost died, man. I mean, I tried to commit suicide 2 or 3 times. They were over here because I said, listen, I'm done. Like, antifreeze. Don't ever do antifreeze. Antifreeze, I took 800 milligram gabapentin. Right on line. What happened was, I wasn't going to go back to jail, so I needed a lawyer. And I went to talk to a lawyer. He goes, yeah, the judge this, the judge that, $5,000. $5,000. I didn't give a shit. When I was in jail, I said to some people, some white people, I said, if I had $1 million right now, I would give it to you to get out of this place. I'm serious. So I talked to the one judge, or the one lawyer, and he sounded all right, you know. I said, my sister, I'm gonna ask my sister because, you know, I'm not. Da, da, da. She refused. She refused. You'll see. She's giving me about $20,000 after I got out of jail to keep me quiet. It didn't work because I was flat broke, and I got all the stuff to make my business run again that I lost. Everything, everything. Well, I was gonna commit suicide, and I was so upset, and I did. I did it online. I did it like I'm doing now. I showed you, I showed you, I showed you, I showed you. And they're like, do a welfare check. No welfare check. I was dead. I wanted to die. And you could see me starting, and I said, hey, I feel pretty good, right? I take other stuff like sleeping pills. And I woke up, and I was a rubber. And check this out. I was living in the worst apartment in the world, and my family knew it. They were there, and they just let me stay there. And murders there and everything. It was DuPont Gardens. Yeah, I would change names so many times. Okay. She knew I was suicidal. So my brother's birthday, right? This was the next day. She calls. I think we're at your brother's birthday. I said I tried to do it. You know what she said? Oh, that's too bad. Oh, I go. I tried to commit suicide last night. No, that's too bad. You never forget shit like that. It's such bad people. So I'm sick, and I'm making this video just to start showing you my life. That's all. And this is the only thing I can eat, and it's just not into it. I went to Publix last night because I didn't have any bread. I had some sandwich meat, and the thing about Publix, don't ever go there. It's so expensive. This was buy one get one. It's still $7. Publix always has bread on sale. Buy one get one. They had none. Maybe some wheat something, but not the farmhouse and all that. I'm going to myself. Not only did they keep raising the prices, they keep reducing the BOGOs. And it's like you walk in there, I go, well, I want to get some ice cream if it's BOGO, and they had the Mayfield. But they didn't have the bread. I ended up buying. I ain't no money, I ain't working. Excuse me. I'll tell you all that. I got grand in my name. So I'm forced to work. But I paid everything off. That's what I did. I paid everything off. I just paid my insurance off. When it was due, I paid it all. I paid every credit card off. Everything. So I have no balances. I know all about excuse me for eating. That's a good thing I'm eating, right? And then they have no flavors. Thing about Publix, when them BOGOs, people scat them up, there ain't nothing left, or there's like the crap garbage. That wasn't that good. No, that's it. Now what I do? I watch news only. Now, I got this TV, 50-inch TV for $100 brand new. I'll show you the deals I get. I'll show you how good I am when it comes to getting stuff. How smart I am. It's called blessings. I have so many blessings, and even this is a blessing because I always want to show people who I am. And when I show you who I am, you'll say, I believe him. You better believe it. Oh. I help people. I've been in business. I've been in customer service all my life. I know people. I know types of people. I know when people lie. I know you can't get nothing over me. I got some stuff in my phone that you will go, oh shit, this guy did something to me. I can deal with it. But what I did to see how he'd respond, he'd rather let things that I said I would do that I'm not gonna do, because I have this channel here, this Vincent channel. Then I have my appliance channel. So I just took a screenshot, just to 2 of the videos, I told him that. Then I made the video and put it on there. I say, that's his phone number, and that's where he lives. But I can do that information. I can put that information out there. But I gotta warn people, don't do anything stupid, because it's not our responsibility. I did all this. It's so fucking stupid. If you take care of the problem that you did, which is proven, which is something that you'll go, holy shit. Why? Because he might have did it to other people, but he did it to the wrong person. You understand? He didn't know I knew this and knew that and knew this. It's so fucking stupid. And the stuff that I sent, did this, I didn't break no laws. What did I do? You can, and I said to him, if you call the police, you better show them those videos. Because the cop will go, what'd you do to this guy? So it's like, okay. But you know what else I did? I took like a text now number. I downloaded text now real quick. And Google Voice. And I sent them text. Hey, I just saw online what you did to that guy. You better take care of your, you better do something about it, right? And then the one text, I go, I think the money that you collected is not going to cover the cost of 4 tires continuously over the years. And you know what he returns? Wrong number. Wrong number. He said the thing so bad. I could stop this and let you hear it. I should, but I'm not. So wrong. He patronized me. He's so stupid. But then I would never bring the gay shit up. But I didn't know he was gay. I dealt with him before. And then you'll see when I said everything. Oh, I didn't do it. I still want to do business with you. Do business with you, motherfucker? I'm gonna kick your fucking ass. Will you hear what I said? Because I told him, I go, for you people that are listening to this, and you look on your text and it says RCS, because I noticed it right away. So what's this RCS? If you don't have it and you try to send a video, years ago you couldn't. And Google's got to get a link, whatever. And then they say it's sent by that. You don't have to do that with this. It's like Messenger, right? Messenger, you could send a 5-10 minute video and it'll load. And I sent him some stuff and I got it all documented. And I'll tell you what, when I think about it, I don't think I went too far, because what I went through yesterday and I got this going on, how I try to do what I say I'm going to do and did everything and what I went through. I have every fucking video of it. Going there, his house, loading it, because I wanted to show people what I do, to drive home, because I have 4 straps and I had a strap around the truck. So I had one strap there. And when I got there, I go, where's my straps? I go, I know they were tangled. I said I was going to untangle them there. I go, do you see my strap? And they're standing around like idiots. So it didn't happen. So I had to take the one strap out the refrigerator, which is a bad thing, but I had other stuff in there that would hold it up. And then I had to use this one strap that wouldn't go all the way around. I had to make it go like half in it. And I'm driving down Atlantic Boulevard going, man, shit, man, I gotta go 35 miles an hour. I don't care about nobody else. And even in the video, I was saying that I know straps, right? By the way, I know I'm in the camera, but I'm probably making weird faces because I'm not used to being on the camera. I got blessed again. You know why? You drive down Atlantic Boulevard, Beach Boulevard, and you get every red light. You get a little upset, right? Just saying, I gotta be somewhere. I got every red light. Except for, say, Atlantic Boulevard, you got one road with a red light, and then the green light's right after that. So those two kind of turn. Or there's a light right after. They kind of turn by themselves. But every light, stop. Every light. So I didn't make it over 25 miles an hour. So I made it home. Because if you, man, I've been doing this 25 years, and I've been hauling stuff, and I'll tell you what, you need to strap that shit down, because last thing you want that stuff to do is fall off on a car coming. But I was like, I'm driving, and behind me was a big Freightliner dump truck. I was like, well, if it falls off, it's sad. It ain't gonna kill nobody. Right? Whoa. Alright, I gotta go. Now I'm sweating my ass off because I can't run AC when I'm running this. So what I'm gonna do now, I smoke medical marijuana. I might have mentioned it. I'm gonna smoke a little bit. That's the only thing that helps. I gotta get this ice cream in the freezer. It takes the edge off in my stomach, and I could maybe lay down. But I watch the news all the time. I have no interest anymore in all the stuff I used to love. I don't have any interest, even my business. This has got to the point to where I can't even run my business because I love my job. I love it. I get more excited than the people I sell the shit to, because they don't know what they're getting when they're getting something nice. And I got this text that cut this one guy off that I've done work before, and I even told him I'm out of house. I said, man, listen, there's something wrong with you. First of all, I go, you got to understand something. I fixed 2 things on his refrigerator for $100. That's less than somebody coming over. And what I did the second repair was a miracle. And I said it to him. I said, well, the only thing I can do is try this. And you want me to tell you what happened? Check it out. Yeah, drain problem in side by side, right? I tell him what to do, whatever. I come over. I said, listen, if it's this and that, real quick, $65, $75, no big deal, right? I take a portable steamer. I got a portable steamer. You got to. You want to defrost something? You're not going to use a hairdryer or a heat gun. Take forever. That stuff build up behind the walls. It's like a steamer. Right? So his other complaint was there was no water coming out of the dispenser. So as a technician, what do? I listened to it. I was thinking maybe the switch or something. Then the solenoid. But when you press the button, I could hear it. So I went underneath the door, and you can disconnect. There's a quick disconnect. No more nuts. You push in, pull it out, and you snap it in. So all I did was disconnect it from the door to where the line comes out from the back. And water came right out. So I said, well, your line's clogged in the door. And I said, normally when that happens, it's kind of messed up because you got all the insulation in there and everything. I said, let me try this. I put an attachment on there, and the guy's an idiot. Because you can't run a dispenser with the door open. You got to hit the door switch because it won't operate with the door open. It's a good thing, right? So I got to hold the door in there. Hold the button. I said, hold it in. See what? So I did. He goes, there ain't no water coming out of it, there's steam coming out of it. I said, that's a good thing. So I said $100. Okay. It's like $100. It should be $250. And then this piece of crap dishwasher. He had a dishwasher. It's like 20 years old with a rotary dial and a whirlpool. And I said, man, that thing's just old. You know? Then he calls me up. He calls and leaves a message. I said, listen, I don't do that. Then he said something about his dishwasher. And I gave him the whole thing, right? I had his kitchen here, so I got to bring it out. It's a lot of money. I did it. Paying it. I got almost a brand new dishwasher. Blessed for free. For free. Across the street. The neighbors. They gave me a dryer. Cuckoo. Okay. They were going to give it to somebody else and never picked it up. Their problem. Right? So I go, oh my God, this Frigidaire is perfect. Easy to use. Stainless. Got a couple buttons, you know. Got 3 wash arms that pumps water through a big wash arm through the top. Says drizzle in the top. Sweet. So I'm like, every time I talk to him, I say, well, I don't know how you get so lucky with me. Get lucky with this, get lucky with that. I said, I got dishwasher, but I'll have to research it. Research it? And I was like, I'm selling it tomorrow. Research it. I was only going to charge him $375 delivered and installed. Are you kidding me? It's $200 just for that. Then you got a $600 dishwasher. And he knows what I do. So I told him, listen, I'm done with you. I'm done with you because you know I think you're an idiot. Because these people got no fucking brains, man. And when you got to come out and say that to these people because you know they can at least handle that. Because I go, man, what is your problem? I go, why me? You know, you got like this guy coming in and doing all this shit for you. Why? Because he likes helping the little guy out. And then you give me all this shit, right? Excuse me. I basically told him to take a hike. But I'm not that kind of guy, you know? I didn't even tell him how much. I told him the other one's $500. So, I blocked him and I unblocked him and I sent him a text. We're buddies now. He's looking forward to it. Cause I sent him a video too. He's got a whirlpool. It's got 1 wash arm on the bottom. It's got the rotary dial. It's just small. They make them tall now, you know. It's a regular one with that big access plate. It's a piece of garbage. What are you gonna do? I tell people never, ever, ever buy a used dishwasher in Jacksonville because of the water. That's why people get rid of them. You don't maintain. You don't believe that dishwasher cleaner crap too. They show you the workings of it and what this stuff is doing. That ain't true. Just like appliances, we're into appliances. I got to freaking go, man. I see these commercials like, these commercials want to sell you something. It's so deceptive, you know, I have to get away with it. Like the lawyers with their commercials. But now they got to put little disclaimers and shit. You just barely see it. Non-terminal. Not only that, other stuff. Like in Jacksonville, they got this Doc Tony. What a nut job. Look up Doc Tony on YouTube, Jacksonville chiropractor. You would see these commercials years ago. I'm the doctor you could trust, cold drink, accent. You know what he actually says? Oh, skip the ERs and those long waits. Come see me. He's a chiropractor. No, he's got to say it out there. Chiropractor. He wears a cowboy hat and he's got his dogs. What an idiot. He goes, I'm more than a fancy number. I'm real. You're real, so what are you trying to say? Nobody else ain't? You know, what a piece of garbage that guy is. Whatever brought that up to, I don't know. So that's it. I guess my train of thought. But this is how you're gonna get to know me. You're gonna see my demise. You're gonna see me die online. Not that I'm trying to commit suicide. Did I mention Oh, okay. Let me finish this up. I remember now. So it's this domestic violence. So now I need money. Then I put this video on. I'm glad I remembered that because I would have left and you guys were saying this guy didn't finish anything. So now I take this video. And it was kind of, listen, I was like in court, I was freaking out. Freaking out. I've been to jail. The thing is, I've been there too many times for no good reason. I'm too old for this shit. You don't stick me in a jail with thugs and criminals and hoodlums and people who beat you up for not a bag of chips, for one chip in a fucking bag. Do you understand? Black eyes and all this shit, motherfuckers. I got concussions in there. So I tried to commit suicide. Oh, we're going to call the police or whatever. They were in Colorado. They run and hide. Okay. So now I'm going to sell my car. Now I won't have a vehicle. You understand? I got no choice. It's the only way I'm going to get the money because I'm not going to jail. And, you know, I kind of, you know, $5,000, you know, lawyers today. Well, I have it on video, maybe on this channel, where I went down on them, not him, saying about Wayne, Shannon shot, and all this and all that, and blah, 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 right? Yeah. He couldn't get a hold of him. He goes, well, I don't want to ask him for money. I said, no, they just want to know what you're going to do for the money. That's what Catherine said. I did get $500 from Catherine. I gave it back. But then I took it back because that was for all my medical tests. Guess what? They didn't come back right. And I sent her messages of that. I think we should, I want to meet you. I want to show you stuff. I want to talk to you about my health. Nothing. They could care less. Okay. And the thing is, people, it's all documented. That was the last straw. Okay. After they brainwashed me, she was giving me money. Patty's giving me money. And it's all documented. I gotta say this. At first it was cash. Now she puts it on the Venmo. It's like, oh, okay. We know we did it illegal. We know we used all these people. We paid them off. We threw them in jail illegally, stripping them of constitutional rights and all that. And then I thought I was abandoned for life because I was like, no visits, no comments, nothing. Abandoned. My life is over. I didn't sleep. Listen, I didn't sleep for a month straight. And Catherine knows I get into those phases where I think the world's going to end and everything was so difficult. I went through the most difficult times. And this was not too long ago. And I have documents of that. I mean, I was in such bad shape. When I went to the doctor, I had such bad anxiety. Now, I had anxiety medication, but it was gone. And then I looked it up. Well, I'm not going to, you know, Xanax and all that. Maybe give me some Xanax. I probably would work with some Valium, right? But I'm looking at shit, and this stuff I mentioned to him. He goes, yeah, it's terrible, that stuff. No. It went away. It took a month. But in jail, this is what happens. And it was happening in here. Okay. All you can think about is what you're like because you're in jail for no reason. Stripped of everything, your poor animals. I want to tell you the stories about my animals and what they did. They killed my fucking animals, motherfuckers. Okay, and they were witness to it. Kathy wasn't. Or I wouldn't say it. I could say it, right? Without proof. Well, she was there! Kathy was in court when they wanted a $500,000 bond. I had no bond. How do you not have a bond for this fucking no charges? I demanded a bond! And I needed character witnesses! You think Patty would come? Fuck no, she sent her crony, Catherine. She couldn't handle it. You should have saw her. And you know what the judge says? Well, I don't want to give you a bond, but I'll give you $500,000. $500,000? For what? For a violation of an injunction, supposedly, which I didn't. And I have proof. And, okay, never mind. I should have been gone, but Patty got a lawyer that I didn't ask for when I had a good public defender. Real good public defender. Real good. The girl left. We had to bring her back to put her on the stand, but she got Shannon shot on me. I thought she was there to help. She wasn't. When I tell the stories about Shannon shot, finally, because all I did was doing what I'm doing now and say, this is the worst lawyer in the world. She gets an order of protection against me by lying. Okay? Oh, Patty calls me first. Shannon. I said, well, bond me out. That ain't going to happen. It's because that's the person who got me in jail. You understand? This woman was so bad in court, she didn't show up. When she showed up, it was blah, 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 blah. She didn't do anything. She said PowerPoints. This, she blamed her family. This sick, that sick, my kid's sick. They asked for 2 orders two motions to dismiss the judge. She didn't do it. I ended up in prison because of her, because of Patty, because of Wayne. They want to see you do prison time. You're a fucking lawyer, you motherfucker! You don't stick up for that, you cocksucking whore! Motherfucker! So I told people that! And then I get an order of protection. Okay? I didn't go motherfucker. I said, this girl here. She's terrible. And you know what? I'm not going to go there yet. The CBS uses her for quotes or something. First of all, she don't say nothing that makes sense. Second of all, before she would always bring up, that's what I'm doing pro bono. That's what I'm doing pro bono. Yeah, you're supposed to be doing mine pro bono. You were working for Patty. I never asked for this lawyer. Imagine having two lawyers, public defender and a lawyer. What the fuck is going on there? And the judge was great. But the state, she got rid of stuff without prejudice. And he refiled. The state wanted, because of Patty and Wayne, you understand? They had everything to do with it! And the thing is, I got proof. What are they going to say? Look at his record. No, you did that. And my record, this is why I'm doing this, see? That's the only way. Listen, with me, what you'll find out is I'm a man of my word, and I can't sit and like, I can't be working. I can't be doing everything out there. But I do it for 12 hours. You understand? What am I going to do? Lay in bed? Feel sorry for myself? Man, where's my income going to come? I'm not making anything anyway. The money that I'm spending is all going to appliances because it's an investment. When I finally can work and I get into it, I can't hire nobody. So this is exactly what she wants. She wants me to suffer even more. She has every opportunity to do it right. And you see, on the other one, the final message, whatever, to them, I can't, they're not going to get it. I'm not going to do nothing with these motherfuckers anymore because I got to talking to an attorney. Because if what I say, what you're hearing, what you're going to see for 20 years, of all the injustice and all the payoffs, I started doing it before. Did it wrong. Wayne saw it because I was critiquing his mayor, his buddy mayor and him. Oh, yeah, Wayne Hogan gave $35,000 in a charity and he made this video. Oh, Wayne Hogan's great, he's great. And I know when people lie. And I proved it when he was doing his little interview with his little jacket. And not only did he do it, I saw another lawyer on TV during one of the court procedures. He did the same thing. He was telling you lying. They make a certain face when they lie. And I proved it. And I went to jail for that. I used his identity. I got identity theft. You're going to look at it, identity theft, man. That's fucked up. You took somebody's identity. They made up a statute. Okay, they made it up. There was no statute. Have you ever heard anybody getting arrested for identity theft? For using somebody's name for no good reason? Well, guess what? You can't do that. It's called freedom of speech. I can say whatever I want. You could get me a note to cease and desist and then sue me. I wasn't threatening him. I was just showing the truth. It's called constitutional right. Have you ever heard anybody that got charged with identity theft because I said his name for no good reason? It was for every good reason. It was showing how corrupt he was. But I went to jail for that. 2 years. How did they do that? First, I got an order of protection of lives. What are you, scared of me? Think not. I'm harmless. What, Wayne, what are you going to do? Think I'm going to do what? They live in a fucking gated community called Epping Forest. What am I going to do? I've never done anything to anybody physically, especially my family. And Patty's my godmother, and she's supposed to protect me. What they're doing to somebody like me, I had 20-something years. As you heard in the Florida bar complaint, it all makes sense now, It's like, God damn, when is this going to stop? What's going on? People are doing this shit and they're making it worse. Because every time I get arrested, it just gets worse. But I didn't do it. And I can't get a trial. Hey, I want a speedy trial. First, I told the one judge that I want to be my attorney. Well, I don't think it's good idea. Then I talked to her for about another 5 minutes straight. Told him what's going on. Yeah, well, maybe, yeah. I'll give you an attorney if you want to change, right? Then I was supposed to have this chief guy, whatever. I hate Wayne Hogan. Fuck Wayne Hogan. Yeah, bullshit. You were working for him, you cocksucker. That's why I got a fucking conflict lawyer. There's no reason for a conflict lawyer. First I had a public defender, then I had a conflict lawyer. Okay? He's a piece of shit. He was. Oh my God. Listen, people, I'm time is, man. I'm sweating. I gotta take my heart. Boom. You know, I sweat out of my nose. That sucks. I go through so many napkins. Sweat out of my nose. Okay, let me hold on. I think I'm done. Let me think. Hold on. I'm glad I waited because I want to show you something. The doctor's really good, man. I spent a lot of time with them. They got their money's worth. I mean, I got my money's worth for once. After everything came back. Then I was messing with my sister. I said, listen, I think we need to meet. I got some paperwork to show you. Because she gave me the money for testing and all that. You know what's funny with the doctor? it's been happening lately, right? He takes me. I go, why does all the doctors that listen to my heart got a funny look on their face? Well, you know, you have heart disease and, you know, damage, you know. Yeah, okay, right. You should see some of those videos when my heart acts up. Oh, yeah, right. Guess what? I don't have insurance. Can't get the Medicaid and shit. The only time you get fixed up is when you're dying. So I can't go to Memorial Hospital and say, hey, I need some bypass surgery, I need my arteries cleaned out. Yeah, because I had one that was 100% clogged. What about the other ones? I didn't fix all that. I can feel my heart right now. Damn it. So, oops. This thing here. So I got nitroglycerin pills. Dang it. I don't know when to take them. I don't know when to take them. And let me tell you something about heart attack. Let me tell you something about my heart. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what happens when your heart acts up. When it's not pumping blood to your whatever. Right? What happens is this. Say I go outside and start using, you know, I'll start working. My heart starts pounding. And what happens is you don't, like, get paranoid. Can't move. Thing is, I started happening at coming out of Publix. I was dragging my feet. I was like, it's not good. It's not that I'm suffering from anything. Like I'm gonna have a heart attack. Ow! It's like, you know, I get in the car and I can't start it or nothing because I feel like the car's gonna blow up. You know that feeling? That's what happens, right? But as far as having a heart attack, I found out before I had my heart attack, I had warning signs. Let me tell you something. But this warning sign when I had it was different. And thank God it was 7 o'clock in the morning because I was, you know, relaxed. So I'm not afraid to die. I've been in so much pain for having a heart attack. That shit hurt. It hurt so bad I had to call 911. And they're about less than a mile down the road. They got here real quick. I was actually out on a porch. So they come, they put me in the ambulance, and I grabbed my phone and I called my sister. I said, what? I said, I got chest pains. Oh, did you call 911? Why would I call you? What the cat? I got chest pains. What a faking it. She probably thought I was faking it. See, they'll say that. They'll say, like, my illness is not real. I got these pills. I got pills. I have pills everywhere. And I got my pills right now. I gotta keep that organized. You ain't got no. Did I take my pills today? What's today? Today, what is today? Saturday? Is it Saturday? I took them. Sunday, too. If I don't take this shit, man, it's like, oh yeah, armor. Did I get the other story out? Oh yeah. I didn't. Good. Here we go. So anyway, armor. But now I'll get back to my case. So armor did all that for me. Or not Armor, somebody else. Then Armor comes in. I come back to jail. Okay. They don't give me nothing. Nothing. Zero. Okay, nothing. I told them I have heart problems. I'm heart medication. I take more than what I was taking in there. I was just taking Plavix and cholesterol and blood thinner. Blood thinners, let me tell you, I cut my knee here. It bled for 3 hours. I couldn't get it to stop. I had to wrap gauze around it. Man, I'm like, come on, it'll cut. Hot as hell, right? I used Wayne, and I sent Patty from jail a copy. The copy. I threatened them to sue the shit out of them. I said, I'm Wayne Hogan, my brother-in-law, blah. But listen, this is how fucked up they are. And not only that, they're gone because people are dying. Okay. Shit. Hold it. No. I can't think. So anyway, I just right now. Oh yeah. Okay. I was telling him, I'm in your computer, because all that shit was done in the jail. See, you could go in there and say, I'm on this, I'm on that, I'm on that, and they go, we got to contact the pharmacy and all that bullshit. I tell you what, I got when I was tell you what, I had a heart episode in there. But that didn't matter. That was nothing to do with it. And not only that, they couldn't get the EKG to work. They had to get a nitro pill. And not only that, they were going to bring me to the hospital. And they thought I was faking it in the kitchen. The reason. And said I got a DR for manipulating. And they said they don't have any record of me going down there. Oh, you cock-sucking motherfuckers. Not only that, I was supposed to go down there every day. 7 days for blood pressure. Never got called down. Do you understand? So, finally get down there. They finally call me down. I see they got the paper copy of the... And she kind of put it out of the way like she didn't say it. So I explained to her. I said, listen, ma'am. And the dentist down there, I told him he can go suck my dick. And not only that, I didn't get charged. And not only that, I said, this place is going to get sued even more than it is. And they got kicked out. That's the way that is. So I go, listen, if they got my how much money if they got all my financial records in the computer there, the kiosk, from 2007, you ain't got nothing there for 2020. She looked and it was all there. Everything I said! Motherfucker, they thought it was like cocksuckers. Okay? But I'm not getting any gap pen, I'm not getting any flexor, I'm not getting none of that for my ass neck! They got all done there. You know what they gave me? This is how stupid they are. First they gave me, I got 800 milligrams twice a day of Motrin. It did work a little bit. But then they said I had a choice. Tylenol or that. But they're giving me both! I didn't know! And then one year goes, oh, you can't have both of them! Look how stupid they are. Now I'm gonna get to the domestic violence. You know what they would do? And I know this because I know this shit. Once a month, except for the diabetics, shots. They wouldn't give you your meds. And they would do what? Lie to you. Okay. This is the lower level one, man. This is on the ground, right? They got 6 floors. And they did diabetes. I just gotta go to 6 floors, just gotta come back down. Sorry here! Never came back. They saved the money doing that. But like everything else, people, they get what they deserve. Because the last guy that said, listen, I just had heart stuff. I can't miss a day. Because he had what, heart transplant or something like that? I didn't give it to him. He died. See? I said that I went down, this guy said, man, this Armor is the biggest piece of shit, and you're a liar, too. He said his suction machine wasn't working. You lying motherfucker, I saw 2 compressors in there! You try to tell me they don't both work! See, they think they can get away with that shit. Then I had to sign for the money. You know what for the thing? They could take it out of my account. I ripped it out of sign. fucking motherfucker. They never took it out. Yeah, you think? So anyway, now I got this domestic violence thing. It was so bad, and my family did it again. They wouldn't help. You're gonna give me all this money after you did what you did, and that money didn't even cover what I lost from not being able to work in 2 years. Just say I made $1,000 a week. I could make that in a day if I could. I had to get another truck, a trailer, all this shit, man. I started from scratch more than once. They had all my stuff taken. She took my computer, the only thing missing in his house. Okay, he took my computer, my laptop, my keyboard, because the keyboard didn't work right. The mouse didn't, the pad didn't work. So I had a wireless mouse better anyway. And my power supply, gone. But everything else was here. Big screen, money in there, stereos. Where's my fucking computer? That's because I had everything in there. But the thing is about that computer, how much time am I using here? We'll go an hour. And I'll get to the domestic violence. The thing about that computer at Toshiba, for some reason, it was a satellite from 2013. You could download anything. You know, like say you're on YouTube. You might be able to download it, but you can only use it yourself or whatever. So say you're on YouTube and you left click and the drop down screen, what you would see download would be gray. You couldn't use it. It wasn't. It would download anything. Listen, I could take a YouTube video, compress, boom! 15 seconds, it's there. I can upload it again. I'm not supposed to be able to do that. I don't give a shit about the other stuff. That's what they took from me. Being able to download anything and then use it for uploads or whatever for my own personal use. I mean, I didn't ask for that thing to do that. You understand? But not only did they throw me in jail, abandon my animals, abandon the house, they broke into the house illegally and took my computer. Now, you could say you didn't, but I think you did, because why isn't anything else missing, right? Okay. Alright, so that's about it. Okay, domestic violence. I ordered cyanide after I didn't... Cyanide, overseas. I got receipts. I got my money back because they didn't have it this end. I was like... And I asked the credit card people, what's this charge? Oh, shit, it's the cyanide. Excuse me. That is just from me talking. Okay. And I sweat out my nose. I'm not in good shape, but I'm doing it. The medical marijuana does work, alright? I just thought, hey, people are getting it to get high, but this is the only thing that's doing it. I got my other stuff here. I mean, I was on the blood thinners and all that shit before I had my heart attack. When you're so stressed out, okay, domestic violence in a second. So when you're in jail, I didn't sleep for a month, meaning when I closed my eyes, all you hear is yell, not from the jail, in your head, yelling, screaming, oh, wake right up! I'm laying there! Look at the clock, that's it. A month. Yeah, I did sleep once in a while. The body shut down. That's nothing, people. How do you do that to someone like me? That's why I'm making these videos. Domestic violence. And so, when they wouldn't help, I went online. I made a video. I posted. I said, I'm gonna kill myself right now because these fuckers, they made me try to kill myself more than once. And they try to have me killed because when you put somebody in a mental hospital, that's even worse because these people are cuckoo caca. I told one guy, listen, I'm sane. So all the counselors and, people who look over and teach classes and stuff, they knew it. The head honcho, Mr. Williams, he knew I was coming in there. He knew what was going on. I had to play the game. Doris Day died when I was there. I had to sing Que Sera Sera before. Because we're the same age. We're talking. So I tortilla. when you are stuck in a place for that long, Duval County Jail, with all these thugs and murderers, and you see these people in Jacksonville doing the heinous crimes and killing people for no reason, just to shoot them, and yeah, that's who I was with. Right? And so I'm just laying in there, like, it went on for 2 years. Okay, so now I'm gonna kill myself. Fuck it, I'm done! Can't take it anymore! It seems like I fail. And they say, I know everything when it comes to stuff I need to know. They say only 20% of people succeed. And you see all these people kill themselves from the service, all these people, you know. A lot of vets kill themselves. You know, PTSD, I don't think I got that after what they did. So anyway, a day or two later, I come home, and around the corner, I saw 2 cop cars. Now me, I'm not worried about nothing. I didn't do nothing wrong, right? I pull in. Then I seen them were across the street. I'm doing this. Across the street, right here. Not across the street, next door. There's nobody home. And I see 2 cops here. See me go, you Vincent Palmer? I wasn't nervous or nothing. I go, yeah, what's up? Yeah, we're here on a welfare check. A welfare check. I said, oh, that's my sister. Blah, blah, blah. Started saying a little bit about what they're doing to me. Well, what about domestic violence? Domestic violence? I got the text of everything. I got the emails. I am in continuous contact with these people because I got to report to these people. I ain't saying nothing to these people until I'm done. If I say it, listen, go to the website. I got a website. So millions of people are going to see this. Florida Bar, the judges thing, I forget what it's called. People, lawyers, everybody. There's a video where there's a 5-day thing. And let me tell you what happened here. It's a 5-day thing where I got, for $1, I got the info thing. So I got who I needed so far to send stuff to. Like when I looked up Kathy's stuff, I didn't have her email. I got Katie and all this stuff. I'll tell you a story about their wedding too. I was invited to her wedding, but she said they never got married, but they did, so they lied to me, okay? She invited me, and my sister was there and all that. But they didn't get married, but they did. That was Patty and Catherine. At the same time, I said, what happened with Katie's wedding? And they both kind of put their head down like a donkey, you know. They didn't get married. But they did, because it was online. Stupid ass Catherine, what stupid ass. She sticks her nose up Patty's ass so far. When I tell you about those 2 clones. Okay. Domestic violence. Well, by the time the confusion was, it was her. It was my caseworker. She saw the video. It was like, I was like, and then I get a letter, I get stuff in the mail and online. She went to the judge because I was in compliance. Because they served me these papers. When they serve you, they could send you anything they want, but unless they put it in your hand, you could say you didn't get it, right? So they got to give it to you. So when they came around and gave it to me, oh my God, I'm doing what they said again. What's going on? I should get receipts every week. I got it all here. So I said, I'm done with life, man. Patty and Wayne are doing it again. It's just they won. I'm killing myself again. She had the judge sign it. Said, no, I ain't gotta go. And she rescheduled me for the 2 o'clock ones where there's no magistrate. They just want you to come in, make sure you're doing your thing. But you don't have to if you show them you're going. Your the case date might be canceled, blah, blah, blah. But there's no judge. So she put me back on that roster. Boy, when I said, you saved the day and this and that. So see what happened? I got blessed. Because they tried to have me killed and almost did. But I didn't. I don't think it's God, I think it's the universe. And they got on with it. And they saw what's going on. And they called the cops. I thought it was my sister, but my sisters don't care. That's why I was like, she called about welfare check? Really? They don't care on my welfare. You don't know that. So I didn't have $5,000. I get the truck. See how things work? Listen, I tried killing myself. People accusing me of shit and having me arrested. Can't prove nothing. They'll find out that they had a piece of it. Their name always shows up. What are you doing? Why did you even tell me you had contact with Jamie Holbrook? How did that even happen? You don't even know the girl. Same with the Donald murderers. Had contact with him. That's how stupid these people are. It's like that lawyer they got me. I'm gonna go now. But at least you're getting to know me. Oh yeah, another thing. One more thing. I wanted the Jamie thing. I ain't worried about her. And I just forgot about the other thing. Oh yeah. Not only do I not eat, really, I mean, listen, I want to eat. I had insurance. So I go out and go, maybe I should go get some insurance, right? And then, of course, I research it. Can't drink it alone. Blah, 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 blah. Listen, everything I say is the truth. You see this pipe? I smoke my pot out of it. I don't want to smoke it out of the papers because it's too much. Listen, my lighter ran out, right? I had a lighter, right? So I brought my hot plate in. I got a 110 volt hot plate. I turned out, I light a joint because I didn't have a lighter from my pipe. I couldn't get it to work anyway. The joint. Excuse me. You see this? That's laxative. Now I know this laxative is the best because when I lived in New York, every time I got like sick, like tonsillitis or something, I would get sick once a year when the seasons changed. After I recovered, I get constipated and I'd have to take care of it. I'm forced to take laxatives because I can't shit. To find out that it was the insurance. Because I go, this kind of started when I started drinking that stuff. It's pretty good too, man. You mix it with milk. Like, I'm getting all this home vitamin, right? Right? So I look it up and it causes constipation. I don't drink it anymore. So that's me, man. Okay, so what time is it? And I'm gonna mention it. I broke my clock, and now I don't have it. It was sitting there. It was on the wall. It fell, and there's no glass, and I fixed the hands and took a beating and kept on ticking. It was $3 and change. And then I threw it away, and now I got the clock. I'm so used to looking at it. I don't know what time it is. I gotta look at my phone, but I'm using it, right? Oh, I need the TV. Oh, it's like 10:58. That's Central Time. So it's 11:58. 11:58. I think this... Even though I could watch all this streaming... Oh, my stomach. Let's see. On Saturday, normally they would have Modern Family on earlier, but... Local programs, all it says. That's weird. Okay, well, you're starting to get to know me. When I show you what I do for the city of Jacksonville and the people, I don't get along with them because they don't deserve... I tell people, you don't deserve my business. You don't deserve my products and services. You're that stupid, that ignorant, and you just worry about... I don't say that to them. You just worry about $25 now? Are you kidding me? It's going to end up costing them hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Not in the long run, in the not too long run, because when it breaks, nobody's going to fix it. They're going to buy another one. Even if you bought it new after a year, you're going to buy another one. But if you buy it from me, and 100% of all my appliances over the last, since I got out of jail from them over the last 3 years, only had to go back on one. After the warranty, my shit don't fucking break. But I tell people, you're getting the watch for free. You're just paying for all this work. Plus, I have to get it paid for. People don't realize that. I'm selling it for so cheap too, brand new, and getting service. I keep it running for as long as you want, and then I'll fix the stuff in your house. Cheap. Why? Because I got so many parts. You know how many parts I have? I strip stuff that I don't repair or don't want to repair because it's too costly, like a bearing. Bearings, no repair. Everything else. But no, they want to save $25 fucking now on some of these used garbage. Those are the people I don't deal with. And you know what else I don't deal with? property owners. Boy, oh boy, I'll show you some of these texts that have property owners. No property owners. I have a 99% failure rate when it comes to property owners. They are the worst people I've ever come across. And I prove it to them. And when I say this, I go, listen, man, you want to charge people. Now, right lately, the last person I told him, kiss my fucking ass. And I'll tell you about another property owner. Because it's next door. I started on next door. I was like, spread the word, right? I'll tell you about it, right? Property owners, whatever. Oh, yeah. They want to, and I don't sleep, by the way, and I can prove it from the text and everything at 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning, and then I'm up all day. How the hell are you going to be able to sleep when you're sick as a dog and you got your own belly doing this to it? And they're making me go through hell when they could have just settled. Get it out of the way. Why? Because when this is, I'm never going to have anything to do with them anyway. And then they're going to be publicly humiliated by the world. And not only that, they're going to have the judges, state attorney. There's going to be an outside investigation. You know what? God damn it, as time goes on. Our great governor, DeSantis, he's got power. That's right. Hey, buddy, DeSantis, boy, do I got nice things to say to him. Why? Because I follow the news. And this guy here. Let me tell you something about DeSantis. Not only is he not going to be president, he's going to drop out. This guy's a lunatic, and he publicly shows it. And some of his things, what he says is terrible. The number one thing he said was terrible is, the heck with Ukraine. Let them fight their own battles. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Zelensky's coming here, I heard for the second time. I'm saying to myself, I hope you know he's a comedian and a showman and all that. The respect that you should have for this guy, I'm thinking, no man of the year, no man of the century, the man of the man. Are you kidding me? It's like me. I swear to God. If I was there and I was him, I'd be doing the same thing. And he ain't a tall guy, right? If you look at him, you listen to him, okay, yeah, he wants to be part of this and part of that and wants this and wants that. And they're doing it, right? But to say don't help these people? Come on, man. Come on. Trump's better than that, right? All right, people. So I'm glad you let me talk, because whoever guides me is telling me when it's the right time. It's like, I want this to happen over so many years, but it was all fragmented, because it was like they would do it, and then it would be a certain lawyer, so I would complain to the bar just verbally, get this shit, but never do anything about it, Then it happened again. And then on the voice thing, the call, I said, now I got the main honcho. Now I include everybody. Even though they can't do anything after 6 years. Doesn't matter. With this happening, you're going to have to alter that, right? Because they all need to be investigated. Shannon Shot. When I say stuff about Shannon Shot, not to the bar, which will be to the bar, and they can watch the videos if they want to. But they're going to have to act. And me saying, okay, bar, listen, he's guilty of sin, period. I got all the proof, they got none. What are they going to say? Look at all this paperwork. You look at this court case. You look at the police report. It's all him. You arrested me. You did everything just because he said so? You can't do that. It's got to be an investigation. You got to see the police report. Like 10-minute investigation. Oh, I did this. He did that. He did this. Okay, listen. I notified people. All right? Yeah, I did. This secretary. Hey, yeah, Wayne Hogan, I said, I thought this is before automation, right? I didn't know that woman was real. Excuse me. I'm losing my train of thought again, but it's time to go. I could ramble on forever. Oh, yeah. So, the Florida bar, is, there's going to have to be an outside investigation, okay? Because if you don't think what I say is not true, how can it not be? Because you think I'm stupid. No, I'm not. And they know that. So you just think because you're Wayne Hogan and you give money to the city? I mean, you're not going, here, Governor, or here, Mayor, here's $35,000 in your hand. No, we do it the other way. You know, donate it. Hey, my brother's saying stuff. So anyway, okay. I got a lot of memory in this phone. It's 128. So he's been on. He's a. I give it to WJCT. I'm Wayne Hogan. Defensive driving, texting and driving. Yeah, we know that. So I called Melissa Ross and left messages. You know, she's working for Donna now, and I told her. So when the police reporter says, "Yeah, he's calling WJCT Melissa Ross, but he didn't say anything wrong or didn't, threaten her." That's so what? So what? So you arrest me for that? They covered their tracks and saying, he didn't do anything, but he called. Yeah, I left my name there. As far as Tara Hogan, yeah, I admit it. So what? But how can you prove it? You're supposed to get your phone and all that. But because Wayne said I did it. You understand, people? Now we'll talk about judges soon. And look at the Judge Aho video on this, on my Vincent Palmer thing. She's in trouble. She's in big trouble. Big trouble. Because, first of all, everything is so illegal. And you used people. Because I want some answers. Why was there a conflict in the public defender's office? Why? Public defender, the conflict lawyers. I don't know. It's a conflict. We don't know. Okay. Somebody's got to know! And I lost my train of thought again. Oh, so anyway, yeah. They used people to throw me in jail and they bribed them. Okay. And used them. Broke laws. This is going over 20 years. I got so many stories to tell you. When you start hearing about my godmother, Patricia Hogan, listen, I've been in business for 25 years. I'm very successful.